He wrote many books, and I've read many of them. The Heart of the Matter, Our Man in Havana, The Confidential Agent, The Room at Midnight, My Journey Without Maps, The Power and the Glory, The Quiet American. But in one of those books, The Heart of the Matter, he says, in relation to Jesus, he says, goodness has only once in humanity found a perfect incarnation in a human body, and never will it again. But evil can always find a home in the human body, and it's you to resist the temptation to be a refuge for evil. I want to encourage us as Kenyans not to be the refuge for evil, to love one another, to appreciate one another, to lift those who are below us to where we are, and to pull those behind us to walk with us, and to resist the temptation to constantly look at the negative instead of the positive in each other, so that we can build a happy country. Allow me now to invite His Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, the Honorable Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki, to whom I have the distinction of having been his boss in the legal profession at one time. And as the paradox of life takes us, now he's my boss in the political arena. I invite him to come and say a few words, not amounting to a speech, and invite His Excellency to give us the keynote speech of the day. Thank you.
Your Excellency, President William Ruto, Your Excellency, First Lady, let me start by saying that I am not the one who took Chepkonga's slot for pupillage. Other than that, what Speaker Wetangula said is correct. I once worked in his law firm many years ago. Your Excellency, allow me to say the following. First is to thank all those leaders who came together to start this wonderful national practice of a National Prayer Day and National Prayer Breakfast. I grew up in a family of a Methodist cleric, and there was some little message in our living room, which was in Swahili. And I've seen in many Christian homes a similar, especially while we were growing up. I don't know whether it's the same today. So there was a small thing in our living room hung up there to the effect that a family that prays together stays together. For a nation, I believe equally, just like a family, a nation that prays together will stay together. There is hope for Kenya. Number two, Your Excellency, I also want to say that this event helps us to reflect on our common destiny and take stock And I believe it's the practice in many other countries that have a similar tradition. It's good to take stock of our journey as a nation so that we can look at what we've done well, maybe what we have not done so well, and from the scriptures and the sharing and the songs and the prayers which have been made here, we have had good moments and maybe other moments which we would have done better. And that is a good thing also, Your Excellency, because Socrates, one of the greatest philosophers, did say that a life unexamined is not worth living. It is good to examine ourselves at every point, reflect, and take stock, so that we are not on one continuous journey making good speed, but without the reflection to help us understand whether we are doing things right. And many times when we reflect, we'll find areas to correct, improve, and make the journey ahead even better. I say so because, Your Excellency, a story is told of a pilot who announced to his passengers that, ladies and gentlemen, we are making very good time, we are cruising at very good speed, but the good news ends there.